Hi, I'm Corinne. I knit and crochet, and today we're gonna start a 3-part series of some Christmas dish scrubbies. And today we're gonna start with the candy cane. And in the following video, we'll make this cute Santa hat that you can stick your hand inside of so you can scrub your dishes. And then we have more of a traditional round scrubby that looks like a peppermint. So today we'll start with this candy cane. What I used was Loops and Threads Squeaky Clean yarn in the color Chili and the color Snow. You're gonna need a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, but for the actual tutorial, I'm gonna be using Caron Simply Soft and a 5 millimeter hook, just so that you can see the stitches a little bit better and a little bit more defined, because this is kind of tricky to see, but shockingly, it was not that tricky to work with. I had a much better time working with this than I expected. If you would like to find the written pattern for the candy cane pattern, you can find it on my blog, as well as a PDF with all 3 versions of the Christmas dish scrubbies over on Etsy and Ravelry. Let's get to making. So here is the scrubby version, but to show you the stitches better, I'm gonna use this Caron Simply Soft to make this. But this is what it looks like with the scrubby yarn. So to begin, row 1, you're gonna chain 12 and start in the second chain from the hook. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then to do row 1, starting in the second chain, we're gonna just half double crochet across and you'll end up with 11. But on the last stitch, we're gonna switch to white. We've worked 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then to work the last one, we're going to yarn over, insert into the last chain, and pull up a loop. So we have 3 red loops. We're gonna take our white yarn, yarn over, and then pull through all 3 to finish that last one with the white. And now from here, since we have this row, we're gonna start working in the round, and the whole rest of the pattern is gonna be worked in continuous rounds. So we're not going to join, we're just gonna crochet into that very first stitch. Make sure all the working yarn is out the top of it and the tail can be beneath. So we'll leave the tails down, but you want that red working yarn to be up so you're not pulling yarn through the bottom of it. So here's the row. We're gonna take it and make it into the round. So first stitch of round 2 will be a half double crochet with the white. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna yarn over with the white, and I'm just gonna hold that on the hook so that I'm ready. And then we're gonna insert into the top 2 loops of the very first stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3. So we half double crocheted in that first stitch, and then you're gonna half double crochet around, so continuing 11 stitches, and on the last stitch, you're gonna do the same thing to switch back to the red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then insert into the 11th one, pull up a loop, and then you're gonna switch back to the red. Yarn over the red, pull it through the 3 white loops. And then again, for round 3 through 9, you're gonna repeat that pattern of half double crochet the red around and then half double crochet white around, always changing on that last stitch. So we'll continue with round 3, going around. We're always working 11 stitches. We've made it to that last one. We're going to switch back to the white. We have the 3 red loops on the hook, yarn over with the white, pull through. And then again, I'm on round 4, but just keep working around through round 9, and then we'll meet back to work round 10. I'm now on round 10, and we will be working this in the white. To start off, single crochet 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to double crochet 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then single crochet 1. And we're changing color on this one. So I inserted it. We'll do that again. Insert it into the hook, pull up a loop, and then take your red yarn, yarn over, and pull through the 2 loops. Now we're ready for round 11. And round 11 through 14 is the same exact as row 10. Just make sure you're switching your colors each row. So it starts off, again, we'll do the red, and then you can meet me at the next thing. But we're going to single crochet 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 single crochet. I have the 2 loops on the yarn. I'll yarn over and pull through 2 with the next color. So now round 12 through 14, you'll just continue to repeat single crochet 4, double crochet 6, and then single crochet. And then we'll meet back at round 15, and that should be a red row. Working round 15, we're going to start with single crochet 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet 2. 1, 2, and then treble 2. So yarn over twice. Insert the hook, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then repeat that again. Double crochet 2. And single crochet. And this is where we'll change color. So we yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop, and then we'll yarn over, pull through 2 with the white. So round 16 is the same as round 15. So we'll start off with 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double crochet 2. 1, 2. Treble crochet 2. Double crochet 2. And single crochet 1. And remember to switch the color back to red. Round 17 is single crochet 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, half double crochet 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet 1, switch the color, and now we're on the final round. You're going to half double crochet all the way around. All right, we've completed all of the rounds, and now we need to do the finishing. To finish, you'll need some scissors and a tapestry needle. I'm gonna cut the red yarn, just leave a bit of a tail, and we'll just weave that into the center of the candy cane. And then we're gonna leave a long tail for the white, but you can cut the yarn. To finish, I'm on that 11th stitch. I have not finished it yet. I'm gonna insert into the first stitch of the round, pull up a loop, and then pull that through the stitch that's on the hook. And then you can yarn over, pull through, pull it tight. And then from here, we can thread the red through the candy cane to get it out of the way. I'm just gonna cut that. And that should be fine in there. Now we're gonna take this white yarn and you're gonna line it up so it's nice and flat. And we're gonna take the yarn, thread the needle. And now that it's lined up, I'm gonna sew the two sides together. So I'm going through, and I'm just whip stitching. You just want it seamed shut. And then I'm gonna take the yarn, sew through it so that the yarn comes out on the inside of the candy cane, so that it's on this edge. And then I'm gonna line this row up with this white row, sew in and out a stitch to pull it so that it stays. And then you can just sew in and out to secure it. And then I'll just weave the ends. I'm just sticking to sewing through the white rows or rounds so it's nice and secure. I'm just gonna cut it there. You can weave yours in more if you'd like. And then for the bottom, you're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna tuck the white one in. And then we're gonna sew these two sides together so that it's nice and flat. And then again, I'm just whip stitching around. And then weave in the end. And there we have a candy cane. With the scrubby yarn, it's nice and stretchy, it's nice and thick. So there you go, we did it. And then if you do make it in regular yarn, you could use this as an ornament or whatever. So there you go. Thanks for watching and happy making.